Welcome. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whatever may be the time you are watching this video. Okay, this was where we stopped last week. We stopped at the campaign level, and I told us that Facebook has three different segments, which is the campaign, the ad set, and the ad. The campaign is more like just about the marketing objective. This special art category you are seeing is mainly when you are dealing with elections and politics. So I have not really worked on this before because I've not worked on anything of such. So this one is always put off, and this is also always functioned. And then this is where you, like I explained, this is where you choose the several marketing objective. I explained this on that one of those links I sent to you on the group. So I believe you figured it out, and one of the objective we used was messages. So that was where we stopped last week. I explained this also, so I'll just go to next and I'll tell us the next thing. So this is the ad set. The ad set is more like the behind the scene of the ad. This is behind the scene of the ad. This is where you do your placement. This is where you do your targeting. This is where you do your destination, all those stuff and all that. So these you have many other ad set that you're going to create in the nearest future. You can create an ad set under an ad set under a campaign. Sorry to say, you can create an ad set under a campaign. Like you can just look at it, you can duplicate it. That's create another campaign, another ad set. Sorry, under a particular campaign. You can also create another ad under another campaign. You can create another ad under another asset, just like that, but one after the other. So you can just rename this if you have several ad set that you intend to create. So since we are using a message objective, the question there is, where are you going to be sending your listing to? Where are you going to be sending your customers, to your audience? Where do you want to send them to? You want to send them to your messenger? You want to send them to your WhatsApp message business? This one is for people that have registered, have a WhatsApp business on their phone, and they have registered it and linked it with their Facebook page. You get, those are the people that can only use this. So you click on this bar, and then it will show you a place for your page. If it's linked to your page, you just select the page, and then that's what's up. Or you go, people that want to send their audience to their Instagram direct, you want to send to Instagram message, you just click this one, and that's it. Anyone that clicks on the ad is going directly to your Instagram. So you have these three options and you can only choose one. But like I said, you can create another ad set, and then you want to choose differently. You want to choose, maybe the first ad set you choose Messenger, and then the second ad set you can decide to say, okay, I want to choose WhatsApp business. You can do that. You can even duplicate it into three and then use the three, and then that's awesome. So I'll just do with Messenger for now, and then we'll roll down. The next thing there is budget and schedule. So this budget, there are two types of budget. There is a lifetime budget and there is a daily budget. Now I will always advise that you use a daily budget so that you'll be able to keep track of your results, because another thing about it is that if you want to use a lifetime budget, that means that you have to put you have in mind that you have so much money that you want to put. You calculate the days. You want to use a lifetime budget. You are going to tell Facebook, okay, I want it at the start so date, and I want it to end so date. It's what the duration of from start date to end date that is going to give you a particular amount here. But note that the minimum you can spend in an ad is going to be about 300 and something. I think that's the minimum you can spend in an ad, in a daily ad. Let's see if I'm correct. Daily, let's use the daily. So as the minimum you can use in an ad is look at this, that's 385. That's the minimum you can spend in an ad. 385 naira, 385 naira point 76. So if you are going to make a daily, I always advise, if you are going to make, the minimum you can use is 500. Minimum I would love you to use is 500 naira, but you can use more than that. And also, as your ad perform well, you know that your ad perform well, you can actually increase your budget. That's if you're using a daily budget. But if you are using a lifetime budget, like I said, if you want to start today and end so date, you are going to want to schedule it to make sure that, okay, this is the amount, this is the budget I want to use. That means that you have a particular budget you want to keep aside to keep running the advert, you know. But if you are using a daily budget, always make sure that either you set a end date for the budget, because the daily budget simply means as long as there is money in the budget, as long as there is money on your budget, the ad will keep running until you stop it or until your budget finish. You get? So if you might want to hard set a end date also, but if that's not important, you can just leave it that way. But if you are using Facebook, have two billing options. One is that you pay into the account. Two is that they just automatically, you know, store your account details on their platform, and then as long as you are running hard, they are debiting you, and then they are debiting you as long as you are running an ad. When it gets to a particular amount, they debit you. When there is no money in the account, your account, it means you are owing them, and they can disable your account. So that's it for that. So for me, I would advise use a daily budget, just daily budget, minimum 500. That's it. So you move on. Set an end date. I don't want to set an end date. I just want it to be that way and just keep running until I end it by myself. So the next very important thing in Facebook ad is the next thing here, which is audience targeting. Now, from the ebook I sent to you, I explained this also. There are three types of targeting. First, we have what we call the custom audience. What is a custom audience? Custom audience simply means people who already interacted with your business. People who already interacted with your business. For example, you have a business page, people that have engaged in several of your business, people that have liked your page. You know, there's a way you create an custom audience. Let me show you something here very quickly. Let me show you something here. So this is a custom audience. A custom audience simply means people that have already interacted with your business. Do you understand? People that already interacted in your business, whether through your Facebook page, whether through your website, customer list, everything. People that have already interacted with your business. If you see Facebook page, you understand that it's going to be people that have already either engaged in your business. Look at this. Look at this. This is a page. This is the name of the page. It can either be someone who visited your page, anyone who visited your page, people who engage with your post or your ad, people who click any call to action button, people who send message to your page, people who save your page to any of their posts. So this is what is called a custom audience. Now, you cannot just create a custom audience except you have done an advert before, and then you want to specifically specify a certain people. For example, you can say, I want people that have, you know, click on my ad before, you know, click on my call to action before, like I just showed you now, or people that have engaged on my advert or post before. You get? So stuff like that. When you've done that, you can now decide to target those people. You get? That's a custom audience. Now, number two is that we have a lookalike audience. What is a lookalike audience? A lookalike audience can only be created from a custom audience. A lookalike audience can only be created from a custom audience. What does that mean? When you have that custom audience, you can now say to Facebook, I want you to give me people that looks like my custom audience. So this is how the thing is. When you go to custom audience and then you go to your Facebook page, for example, you want this your page will always appear here. If you have several pages, it will appear here. But I'm just going to use this one that is here now. So you just say to Facebook, I want you, this is a custom audience, don't forget, I want people who have clicked on my call to people who have messaged my page. Since we are using a message objective, you can say people that have messaged my page, maybe because of the advert you run before now. So you can say Facebook, people that have messaged my page. You can even include more people. You can say Facebook, people that have I need a custom audience, people that have clicked my call to action button. And then when you do that, you name it. You name it. And then when you name it, what you do, you create audience. You get? You create an audience. Now, when you create an audience, the next thing they will show you is create a lookalike audience. So what that simply means is that you create a lookalike audience from that custom audience. So this is it. I've clicked the lookalike audience, and this is what I'm going to get right now. So this is the source, which is the custom audience. So number of lookalike audience, just one. I need one. So this is 0 to 1%. 0 to 1%. Read this. Audience size ranges from 1 to 10% of the combined population of your selected ad set location. A 1% lookalike consists of the people most likely. So this 1% is most likely. This one could be more likely. You get? If you take it down, it could be more likely, and if you take it down, it could be less likely. You know, stuff like that. So you can decide to use 0 to 10%. You can decide to use 0 to 5%, depending on the size of your custom audience. You know. Then when you have done that, all you simply know is create audience. When you click create audience, this particular lookalike audience will appear. Let me show you something. I know this is registered on my system, but let me just show you. Look at it. It will appear automatically on your dash, on your asset. Look at it. It has appeared. Look at it. Lookalike audience and this thing. So look at this. Look, read what they said here. It's still searching. It will complete session in 2 to 4 hours, but you can just go on. So you have to remove this engagement. This one is custom audience now, don't forget. So you have to remove it because your target now is not your custom audience. You are trying to get your lookalike audience. You are telling Facebook, give me people that looks like the audience that has contacted me before. So the next type of targeting is actually the one I call more like a research targeting, because you don't have any idea of these people. You just perhaps you are selling a beauty product. Let me say you are selling a beauty product. So all you need to do is that you begin to think. It's more like a research. It's more like a mind work. It's more like a thinking work. You know, you have to sit down. You have to think. You have to more like do a research. You have to do, you know, all this. For example, if you're doing selling a beauty product, what kind of beauty products? People from one age to what age will like this beauty product, would use it? Will men use it, or is it only for female? So this is gender, you can choose male or female. This is age, you can choose what age to what age you want, and then you can say, okay, which people are going to be able to afford this product, and where are they? This is a destination. Where are they? So if you choose Nigeria, you know it will be very big. Nigeria, there are villages. So why would you want to waste your budget? People there might not be interested in your product. People there might be interested. They might not have the money. So you look at places, for example, cities of people that might be interested in your product. First of all, you must be able to close this Nigeria if you want to target cities, and then you can say cities like say Port Harcourt. You get Port Harcourt. Cities that you know that there is money because you want to sell your product, or target cities that you know that needs the product. They need the product. So you can target Port Harcourt, you can target Lagos. You just keep typing. So it will keep appearing as you keep typing. Lagos, Port Harcourt, and then you can keep typing others. If you want to type, if you want to target outside of Nigeria, you just click it there. So you want to target people that have money, or that you know that buy online. You can start with the age of, let's say, 24, and then to the age of, let's say, 44. 24, so say 44. Okay, depending on what you are advertising, you must be able to say, okay, these people are the kind of people that will peradventure be interested. So it's more like a calculated work. It's more like a mind work. You have to be sure. You have to make research. You have to think. You have to do your findings just to be sure. So like I said, if it's a beauty product, you are going to say, is it made for male? Is it made for female only? Or is it for both? If it's for both, you now come down. Okay, you now come down and then this is it. Since it's a beauty product, you can say, okay, it's just for girls, just for ladies, just for women. So you just click there, women. You just click there, women, and it's going to register. Sorry, I was supposed to put this 44. Remember, I said it's just a mind work, it's just a guesswork, it's a research. You just have to think and figure out what is best for you. 16, which is